Okay guys, so in the last video we looked at the different types of variables, and in this video I think let's look at the different operators or the maths functions that we have here. So basically how to do addition, subtraction, division and all of that stuff. So let me just get rid of all of this, and to do this in JavaScript let's do a console.log here. You should know how to do this by now. And let's try and print out 2 plus 3 here. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to start up the live server because I have it closed right now. And once that opens, I'm going to press F12 to open up the console here. And you can see it says 5 here. So to do sums in JavaScript, you can basically just type them out like this. For division, for example, if I wanted to do 6 divided by 2, you have to use the slash. It's the same slash that you use in closing tags on HTML. I think it's the /. So that's how you would do division in JavaScript. For multiplication, it's just the star symbol. So we'll save that, and it says 12 here. What else? For addition and subtraction is basically just their normal symbols. And there's also, for example, some math functions, like we can do, let's try 11. We'll use this percentage sign and then we'll do 2. So if I save this, it will say 1 here. And what this is actually doing is it's doing a division and only giving back the remainder, which is 1. So 2 goes into 11 5 times with the remainder of 1, and that's what it's showing here, the remainder. So now if we change this to 3, you can see the remainder is 2 here. So 3, 6, 9, and then there'll be 2 left as a remainder. Yeah, so that's basically how operators work. But there are other operators which are really important in JavaScript and all programming languages actually, which is, if for example here I type 2, I can use a double equals to sign and then put another 2 on this side. And if I save this, notice it says true here. So this is a comparison operator. It checks if the thing on the left is the same as the thing on the right. Now one thing I want you to notice is if I put 1, 2 as a number and 1 as a string here, it will still say true here. But actually they're not the same thing, even though they're both holding the value 2. One is a number and one is a string. So how you do this is you need to have 3 equals to sign, and this checks if they're both exactly the same. That includes the data type and stuff. And here it will say false. So this can become useful if, for example, we took a variable up here. Like, let's say we'll create a variable called password here, and we'll set it equal to some text here. So we'll pretend like this is what the user typed in. And down here, I want to check if the password the user typed in is equal to the password we have down here. So you can see that now it becomes useful for checking if the 2 values are the same. This is not actually how we would handle passwords. JavaScript is viewable in the browser, so you wouldn't want passwords to be stored in the JavaScript. But yeah, you basically, this is how you compare 2 things. We can also change that here, so let's type something else. Now we're pretending that the user typed this in and is checking this against the password Theo. And you can see that it's false here. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to run certain pieces of code depending on whether one of these checks is true or false. So if this is true, we run a certain code. If it's not true, we won't run the code there. And yeah, stick around for the next video.